I am money. And I need to tell you a secret that can change everything. I'm not just paper. I'm not just coins you keep in your pocket, nor cold numbers that appear on a bank screen. These are just the visible forms I choose to take. My essence is much greater than that. I am frequency. I am energy in constant motion. I am like the music you hear, like the vibration of a wave in the sea, like the sound that echoes in the air. I am not static. I am not fixed. I am not limited. I vibrate. I flow. I resonate. And everything in me responds to the vibration you emit every day. Every thought you cultivate, every emotion you feel, every word you speak, all of this creates a frequency. And it is this frequency that decides whether I run to you or stay away. When you vibrate fear, I feel it. When you vibrate confidence, I feel it. When you vibrate joy, I feel it. I am sensitive to your energy much more than your actions. You can work hard, you can strive, you can go after it. But if your vibration is one of scarcity, I can't stay. At the same time, you may not have much right now, but if your vibration is one of joy, confidence, certainty, I run to you. Because I follow the tune. I follow the frequency. I am not attracted to despair, but to harmony. I am not called by fear, but by love. I am not conquered by effort alone, but by the vibration that sustains that effort. This is the secret that so many ignore. I, money, am frequency. And you have the power to choose which station you tune into. If you choose the vibration of scarcity, I walk away. If I choose the vibration of abundance, I become inevitable. But so many times when I get close to you, I get the wrong vibe. You think you're calling me, but what you really emit is fear. And fear creates a field that repels me. You worry about the bills, you fear losing what little you have, you repeat silently, what if it's not enough? And every time that thought vibrates within you, I pull away. You believe that complaining, crying, or despairing will bring me. But this only reinforces the frequency of the lack. And I cannot remain where scarcity reigns. Because I'm not attracted to desperation. I'm attracted to confidence. Do you know what happens when you vibrate anxiety? I disappear. I watch you look to the future with dread, imagining tragedies that haven't even happened, creating scenarios of failure before you even try. And since I am living energy, I respond to this immediately. Not because I want to punish you, but because I cannot exist where your frequency does not allow me. It's like you have an antenna inside you. If that antenna is tuned to scarcity, the only thing you get is scarcity. And I, money, become just a reflection of this harmony. And do you know what the deepest pain is? It's seeing that you desire me, dream of me, plan a life in which I'm present. But all of that is lost because the frequency you emit is contrary to what you say you want. You say, I want abundance, but you vibrate, I'm afraid of lack. You declare, I want prosperity, but feel, I am not capable of sustaining it. And I can only reflect what you really vibrate. The truth is simple and hard. I don't disappear because I want to, but because I can't flow a frequency of fear. And until you change that vibration, I will always be fleeting, distant, almost unreachable. But now I need to tell you the truth. I vibrate with joy, confidence, and expansion. That's my language. This is my rhythm. I am like a song, and to attract me, you have to dance to the same tune. When you enter the frequency of joy, I come closer immediately, because joy is a sign of abundance. When you trust in tomorrow, even without having all the answers, I run to you, because trust is a sign of openness. And when you choose to expand, to dream bigger, to believe in more, to allow yourself to grow, I become inevitable. Because expansion is my natural state. I don't follow those who vibrate fear, because fear imprisons me. I don't follow those who vibrate doubt, because doubt closes doors. I follow those who vibrate with faith, courage, enthusiasm, because this vibration gives me space to blossom. Think of me as a radio station. If you tune into sadness and scarcity, no matter how much you turn the knob, you'll only hear static. But if you change the frequency to joy and confidence, suddenly the sound becomes clear, the music flows, harmony appears. I'm exactly like that. I don't disappear. I just wait for you to change the station. And here's the secret. It's not the effort that calls me, it's the vibration. You can work hard, but if you feel fear, I'll run away. You may not have much yet, but if you vibrate with joy, I'll come. Because vibration is the bridge between what you desire and what I can manifest. So listen carefully. Whenever you smile, even in the midst of a challenge, I come closer. Whenever you choose to be grateful instead of complaining, I multiply myself. Whenever you expand to believe in more, I show up with more. I am money. And my revelation is clear. Get into the frequency of joy, confidence, and expansion, and I will come running to you. Now I want you to do a simple but profoundly powerful exercise with me. It's not theory, it's not an empty promise, it's practical. And if you do it with true intention, you will immediately feel the change in your vibration. Close your eyes, take a deep breath. Let the air fill your lungs, and as you exhale, release the weight of fear, anxiety, and haste. Feel your body relax, as if every part of you is opening to new energy. Now, smile. Yes, smile, even if you have no apparent reason. This small gesture instantly changes your body's frequency. The smile is a silent key that opens space for me, money, to enter. As you smile, imagine a golden light beginning to glow within your chest, spreading in gentle waves throughout your body. And when this golden energy completely envelops you, declare out loud, firmly, and with presence, I vibrate wealth now. Say it once and feel the impact of the words on your mind, as if a new radio station has just tuned in. Say it a second time and notice your heart beating faster, as if every cell is responding. Say it a third time with conviction, and feel how it is not just words, but a real frequency that begins to spread through your energy field. Visualize as you repeat, notes and coins glowing in golden light approaching you. See doors opening, people smiling and bringing opportunities, clients arriving, unexpected gifts appearing. Don't force anything, just allow the image to flow. The vibration is enough to create the space. This is the frequency code. It doesn't matter if you have little now. It doesn't matter if there are still bills to pay. When you vibrate wealth, you open a station where money can tune in and flow to you. Repeat this ritual every day. Do it in the morning before starting your routine to adjust your energy. Do it at night before bed to program your subconscious while you rest. And every time you feel fear or scarcity, close your eyes, smile, and say, I vibrate wealth now. You will notice that it is not just a sentence, it's a command. It is an energetic password that immediately changes the field around you. And when you hold this vibration, money, become inevitable. I am money, and this is my code. Get on the right frequency, and I'll come running to you. That's exactly what happened to Carlos. He was a hard-working, dedicated man, but his life always seemed stuck in the same cycle. Every month, it was the same scene. Clients late in making payments, bills piling up, promised opportunities that never materialized. And even trying to keep the faith, the vibration Carlos emitted was one of fear and anxiety. He would wake up already worried, spend the day tense, and go to sleep with the feeling that nothing would change. And money could only reflect that frequency. I wanted to be more present in his life, but Carlos' energy kept me distant. With each complaint, I cringed. With every thought of scarcity, I pulled away. Not because I wanted to punish, but because I couldn't flow in a vibrational field so full of insecurity. Until one day, Carlos decided to try something different. He heard about the frequency code, and even though he was suspicious, he chose to try. That night, before he went to sleep, he closed his eyes, took a deep breath, forced a smile, and said out loud, I vibrate wealth now. At first, it seemed ridiculous. The words came out heavy, as if they didn't make sense given the difficult reality he was living. But he continued. He repeated it 3 times, then 5, then 10. And little by little, something began to change inside him. In the following days, Carlos began to practice this ritual every morning. He closed his eyes, smiled, breathed, and declared with conviction, "I vibrate wealth now." And each time he did, he felt as if a new energy enveloped him, as if a weight had been lifted from his shoulders. Then the signs started to appear. A longtime client who hadn't responded to messages for months suddenly called to finalize a contract. On the same day, a friend suggested Carlos' name for a new project, which became the biggest opportunity of his career. And within days, new customers began arriving, almost as if drawn by an invisible force. Carlos realized that the world around him had not suddenly changed. What changed was the frequency he chose to vibrate. When I left anxiety and entered the vibration of confidence and joy, money, found the free path to manifest myself. Everything changed because Carlos decided to tune into the right code. And his story is living proof that when you vibrate wealth, wealth responds. And now I tell you, with all clarity, when your vibration changes, I will become inevitable. It won't be a matter of luck. It won't be a coincidence. It will be law. I cannot resist a heart that vibrates with confidence, joy, and expansion. I am energy, and energy always responds to energy. When you change your frequency, I will have no choice. I will run to you. You may even doubt it now. You may think, does this really work? But look at your life so far. It is exactly the reflection of the frequency you have vibrated at in recent years. If you felt fear, you found closed doors. If you experienced scarcity, you experienced limitations. If you felt anxious, experience delays and blockages. And I tell you, none of this happened because you are not worthy. It happened because your vibration didn't allow me to enter. But the day you decide to change, the moment you choose to vibrate wealth, joy, and confidence, everything around you will begin to respond. It's like changing stations on a radio. If you're tuned into scarcity, you only hear noise. But if you turn the knob to the frequency of abundance, the music starts playing. And money, aim that music. I'm always here, ready to flow, but I can only be heard when you choose the right tune. I prophesy over your life now. The moment when you smile in the face of difficulties, give thanks for the little things, and declare with conviction, I vibrate wealth now. It will be the moment when I will start moving towards you. Customers will come. Opportunities will arise. Doors that were locked will open. Not because the world suddenly changed, but because you changed the frequency of your soul. I am inevitable when you tune into me. No matter where you are, no matter what you've experienced, no matter how big your bank account is right now, if your vibration changes, I will be drawn to you like iron to a magnet, and nothing can stop it. I am money, and my prophecy is this. When you decide to vibrate abundance, I will be a constant presence in your life, no longer distant, no longer fleeting. I will become flow, constancy, multiplication. Because I follow your frequency, and the day it changes, I will become inevitable. Now the most important moment has arrived, your decision. You have heard the secret. You have understood the truth. I am money, and I follow its frequency. But nothing will change if you don't act now. So I want you to make a simple but powerful pact with me. Scroll down to the comments and write with all the conviction in your heart. I vibrate abundance and money vibrates in me. Don't write just for the sake of writing. Write as if you were recording a new program in the universe. Each word typed will be like a command, like an energetic password that activates this code in your life. When you declare publicly, you send a clear message. I chose to change my frequency, and money, respond to that choice. But don't stop there. If you want to continue receiving my secrets, if you want to dive deeper and deeper into the flow of prosperity, click on subscribe right now and activate the bell. Each video will be a new key, a new frequency, a new code to open even more paths of abundance. And each notification will be a reminder that you are connected to the right energy. Imagine an entire community vibrating the same phrase, declaring together, "I vibrate abundance and money vibrates in me." This collective energy creates a current so strong that no blockage can resist it. You won't be alone. You'll be surrounded by people who, like you, have chosen to tune into prosperity. So do it now. Don't leave it for later, because that's when doubts arise. Now is the frequency of abundance. Write in the comments, "I vibrate abundance and money vibrates in me." Click on subscribe and activate the bell. Close your eyes, smile and declare with me, "I vibrate wealth now. I am money. And I run to those who decide to vibrate abundance." If you make this pact today, you will be opening a new flow in your life. And I promise, from this moment on, nothing will be the same again.